day, Todd.
Good day, Ryan.
Well, everybody, we had a little break yesterday. We went ahead and celebrated a long weekend, so we hope you got along yesterday just fine with fixing your Agile coaching with Stephanie and I. Talked about the skills that, besides Scrum, that a Scrum Master needs, so I hope you check that out here on the channel. But we are back today with a Your Daily Scrum. This is the show, right, where we sit down and we take your topics from the comments and from the messages you send into us, and we try to answer your toughest questions. And so, who are we? I'm Ryan Ripley. That's Todd Miller. We're professional Scrum trainers with Scrum.org. We teach all the classes. You can check us out in the comments or in the description below. If you want to take a class with us, there's a link. We'd love to have you in a Scrum.org course. If you want to buy our book, we wrote a book, Fixing Your Scrum, Practical Solutions to Common Scrum Problems. We think you'll like it. It could help you too. But today, Todd, fun question that came in. Help, the client keeps changing their mind. We hear about this a lot in client organizations, don't we? It's, yeah, the client keeps changing their mind and the product owner is frustrated and the team feels betrayed and no one lets them focus and everything kind of spins out of control. What's been your experience here, buddy?
Yeah. So I want this. Wait, I want this. No, I want this. Wait, I want this. No, I want this. I can't, like it's that kind of thing. And I think a lot of clients, this is a natural reaction for them because here's the reality of it is we've under-delivered a lot. And so a client, I think, oftentimes thinks I need to just continue to ask for everything because I might not get anything or I get very little. That's kind of where I'm thinking with it. And so furthering it down the road, this is product ownership work at this point, right, Ryan? So don't you think this is product owner stuff?
Yeah, I definitely do. I think this is a spot where the product owner really has to step up and say, look, we've got a sprint here. What's the most valuable thing? And I'll tell you what, when I've been in this spot and the product owner just cannot get the stakeholders or the market to slow down or whatever it is that's going on, sometimes there's this real issue. What we have seen that has worked pretty well is we just shorten the sprint length, right? If we can't keep focused on a certain initiative, if it's really hard to not change your mind, you know what? Shorten the sprint length. Let's go down to a week. Yeah. And if a week isn't enough, well, then maybe we need to figure out what's happening in our marketplace or with our stakeholders, because that's kind of weird.
I really like where you're going with this, because really looking and taking a step back at it, this could very well also be the client feeling under-engaged.
Yep.
So I like what you're suggesting to really to engage more. And maybe you even get a sprint length that's down to 1 week, and then maybe you have something that is like, hey, whenever we get done with something, we're going to bring you in and have like a mini review of the PBI or something, not even wait for a sprint review, right? So that could be a strategy too. I like that. I like that idea.
And I think something else I want people to think about is, why is it impacting the team that there's some client or stakeholder changing their mind? It really shouldn't. There's some dysfunction in your Scrum practice because, my understanding of Scrum, Todd, is that the Scrum team and more specifically developers pull work into a sprint. Mm-hmm. So I'm not really worried about the noise over here, right? If the stakeholders and the product owner are trying to figure out like, oh, the market shifted, great. But there's still that pull system. Mm-hmm. So what it could also lead to, and I'm not sure if this is the case, but work's being pushed on a team. Now that's disruptive, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so I think I would look at the dynamics of how the team's working, right? Is it truly a pull system? I would look at the sprint length. It's potentially too long. I would look at the market. This is where EBM could really come in, evidence-based management, and help you out. There could be some volatility in the market that you just have to adapt to. I mean,
and also look into whether this product owner really has the full ability to be a product owner.
Yeah,
right. Because there's some signs there. There's some stuff happening there. I think there's a lot of stuff. I think we have to with this one. I think we have to make a couple assumptions, right? Because there's a lot of stuff to dig in here too.
But I will say this: we cover the majority of these anti-patterns in our book. Yeah. And so definitely check out Fixing Your Scrum, flip to the chapter that you think you're struggling with. All of the things we just laid out, we've covered solutions. And I'll tell you what, to the person who asked this, if you're watching this or if this question resonates, leave a comment below, get a little more detailed in what's happening. and we'll come back and we'll take another swipe at this, right? So we're more than happy. This is happening in a lot of places. We want to dig into this. We want to help. So leave us a comment below, right? Your comments help fuel the show. We don't know how to help you unless you leave questions, leave comments. Be sure to do that. Hit the like and subscribe button. That's important. Let's get the end panel up here. Hit the like and subscribe so you know when we drop new shows. We've got Fixing Your Agile Coaching. We're getting Will back on board with Fixing Your Agile Metrics. We're going to get some more Vacanti videos with Fixing Your Combat. We've got so much planned this summer. Lots of videos coming your way. Hit the like and subscribe so you don't miss them. Check out the socials. Look at the videos below. YouTube thinks you'll like them. We do too. For Todd Miller, I'm Ryan Ripley. Welcome back from the holiday weekend. We hope you had a safe, happy, and joyful 4th. If you're in the U.S., if you're in Europe, well, we hope you had a good weekend. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers, everybody.